Your suede shoes. See Chevy City, new and used, Spencer twofold. Oh, Chevy City, yeah, yeah. Oh, shang-a-lang-a-lang, follow the gang, defends a twofold. Chevy City, well, shang-a-lang-a-lang, follow the gang, defends a twofold. Chevy City, yeah, follow the gang, defends a twofold. WLS, need his money, come on into HFC.
Right now's a great time to put on that room addition you've always wanted, or a new garage, or new siding. How? With the homeowner loan of up to $10,000 from Household Finance. HFC, an equal opportunity lender.
So come on in, come on in, come on in to HFC.
Household Finance, where people use our money to get the most out of life.
Come on in to HFC. The spirit of summer, WLS.
My eyes of Georgia, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes of Georgia, like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. Carried your books from school.
With the Queen of Rock, Yvonne Daniels, here till 6 o'clock because it's a Saturday morning and this is number one. Gonna do it for Mike from Memphis and listeners in Chillicothe, Missouri.
Later on, money and my heart stood still. The do run, 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 the do run, run. Somebody told me that her name was Jill. The do run, 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 the do run, run. Yes, my heart stood still.
Yes, it is.
Bob, what's your favorite radio station?
WLS Music Radio.
That's a good answer, Bob. You have just won a Jacobson 21-inch self-propelled rear bagging mower. Now, controls are at your fingertips. It's all compliments of participating True Value hardware stores. And, Bob, that's just the beginning, because with it, you qualify for our grand prize drawing of a Woodridge Center home that could be worth $50,000.
That's great.
Sound good to you?
It sure does.
Well, listen, congratulations. It's all furnished by Woodridge Center, and best wishes from WLS.
Thank you.
Woodridge Center is in southwest suburban Woodridge. Take the Eisenhower Expressway to the east-west tollway to Route 53. Then follow the signs. This call was recorded from Entries You Sent Us, WLS, where you can say it and win your chance to live happily ever after.
Music is a world within itself, with a language we all understand, with an equal opportunity for all to sing, dance, and clap their hands. Well, just because the record has a groove, don't make it in the groove. But you can tell right away it's left to A when the people start to move. They can feel it all over. They can feel it all over people. They can feel it all over. They can feel it all over people. Music knows it is and always will be one of the things that life just won't quit. But here's some of music's pioneers that time will not allow us to forget now. Well, there's Basie Miller, Timo, and the King of also do. And with a voice like Alice ringing out, there's no way the band could lose. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over. Get down, go. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over people. You can feel it all over. I can feel it all over people. Can't you feel it all over? Come on, let's feel it all over people. You can feel it all over. Everybody all over people. Go!
WLS with Yvonne Daniels about to give away tickets later on in the hour for Chicago in concert, and you get your choice of any Chicago album. Listen for the touchstone. You can win right here.
There's a dance you should do when it's sunny. Grab your toe and pull it towards your tummy. Put your nose on your knee. Hop, hop, hop like a big bunny. Now you're doing the Aztec suntan dance.
A great way for you to meet people this summer while you're at the beach or the pool. Walk up to someone with a bottle of Aztec suntan lotion and say, spread it on. It's a great way to get a great tan and a great way to meet people. Pick up Aztec at Chicagoland or Florida Kmart store. Tomorrow is Dad's Day. the day for telling Dad what a great guy he is and giving him a gift to prove it. Playback has made some special purchases so you can get a gift worthy of your dad at big savings. Right now, for example, you can buy a portable AM/FM radio and cassette recorder. It's an outstanding value at the regular price of $79.95. It's only $39.97. That's now half priced and only at Playback, the electronic playground.
WLS.
The spinners for Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer.
Everybody's looking to find what's best in the things they do and the music they hear. Take on the challenge of Pabst Blue Ribbon if you're looking for quality beer. Compare our beer with any other. Try us once and you'll discover the great beer taste we're bringing home to you. With Pabst Blue Ribbon, the quality always comes through.
Pabst challenges you to discover a better tasting premium beer. Taste and compare Pabst Blue Ribbon with the beer you're now drinking. You'll taste the difference Blue Ribbon quality makes, because our quality means the best tasting beer money can buy.
With Pabst Blue Ribbon, the quality always comes through.
Love will keep us together. Think of me, babe, whenever some sweet talking girl comes along, singing a song. Don't mess around, you just gotta be strong. Just stop, 'cause I really love you. Stop, I've been thinking of you. Look in my heart and let love keep us together. You belong to me now. Ain't gonna set you free now. When those girls start hanging around, talking me down, here with your heart and you won't hear a sound. Just stop, 'cause I really love you. Stop, I've been thinking of you. Look in my heart and let love keep us together. Whatever. Young and beautiful, someday you look so be gone. When the others turn you off, who'll be turning you on? I will be there to share forever. Love will keep us together. I said it before and I'll say it again. While others pretend, I need you now and I need you then. Just stop, 'cause I really love you. Stop, I've been thinking of you. Look in my heart and let love keep us together. Whatever. I will. You better stop, 'cause I really love you. Stop, I've been thinking of you. Look in my heart and let love keep us together. Whatever. I
Captain of Neil in Chicago. Their TV show's been taken off, but I understand we'll be watching a lot of specials with them this summer. 327. Showers continuing this morning. Decent weather, we understand, by Sunday. High later today, 83 degrees, 71 now. WLS and Kenny Rogers.
In a bar in Toledo, across from the depot, on a bar stool she took off her ring. I thought I'd get closer, so I walked on over. I sat down and asked her her name. When the drinks finally hit her, she said, I'm no quitter, but I finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, and here ever after, I'm after whatever the other life brings. In the mirror I saw him, and I closely watched him. I thought how he looked out of place. He came to the woman who sat there beside me. He had a strange look on his face. The big hands were calloused. He looked like a mountain. For a minute I thought I was dead. But he started shaking. His big heart was breaking. He turned to the woman and said, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time you're hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. After he left us, I ordered more whiskey. I thought how she'd made him look small. From the lights of the bar room to a rented hotel room, we walked without talking at all. She was a beauty, but when she came to me, she must have thought I'd lost my mind. I couldn't hold her, 'cause the words that he told her kept coming back time after time. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time you're hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. Summer sounds best on WLS.
One of my old favorites from the year 1970. Sound of Sugarloaf. Green-Eyed Lady. While they're getting it together, I remind you that scholarship applications are available at the Youth Communication Center, 207 South Wabash, for a summer journalism workshop. High school sophomores and juniors are invited to apply weekdays from 10 until 6. Very shortly, you get a touchstone. We're giving away Chicago concert tickets and a Chicago album.
Green-eyed lady, lovely lady, strolling slowly towards the sun. Green-eyed lady, ocean lady, soothing every raging wave that comes. Green-eyed lady, passion's lady, dressed in love, she lives for life to be.
albums, tickets to see Chicago in concert. Tickets are still on sale for Chicago's second concert, but you can win them here free. As a matter of fact, you're going to get a touchstone in minutes.
Maybe you've heard us talking about our WLS Great Home Giveaway in terms of a fairy tale. We say it can make you live happily ever after. Well, we do it, of course, to have some fun with a fantastic prize. But, in a way, it's true. Giving away a $50,000 home is a real Cinderella story. But for right now, let's consider the reality of what our Happily Ever After contest really means. It means a home in beautiful Woodridge Center, immediate financial security worth up to $50,000, and a whole new way of life. And to be eligible, all you have to do is just send a postcard with your name, address, home and work telephone numbers, along with those of two friends, to WLS, Box 11089, Chicago. Or stop out at Woodridge Center and fill out an official entry. Then if we call and ask the name of your favorite radio station, say WLS and qualify for your chance to win a brand new home valued at $50,000 from Woodridge Center.
Say it and win. WLS.
It makes me want to dance.
It's infectious.
It's that old good time stuff.
I'm just living my life the way I think I should. Baby, just take another look. Baby, my heart's an open book. Hey, yeah.
I listen and I feel good.
I like the variety.
It makes me smile.
Trying to give my love to you, but you don't even want to try it. All my dreams are undone in the streets of London. In the streets of London.
Everybody's picking Clover, a group whose debut album entitled Clover is brimming with music that just makes you feel good. Clover, pick it up on Mercury Records and Tapes.
Clover, pick it up at all Montgomery Ward stores. This Father's Day, True Value Hardware stores offer a brilliant gift idea. They have the Diston Power Pack cordless electric lantern. Provides hours of brilliant light on a single charge, so it's ideal for fishing and camping or at home or in the car for nighttime emergencies. The lens adjusts easily from floodlight to spotlight to light up a large or small area, and the lens ring glows in the dark so that Dad can find whatever he needs most when he needs it. The Diston cordless electric lantern from True Value operates on a power pack unit that can be recharged hundreds of times, and it can also be used to power other Diston cordless tools. This Father's Day, give Dad the Diston Power Pack cordless electric lantern from True Value.
True Value Hardware, it's more than just a name. It's a way of doing business that beats True Value. 89 WLS.
Celebrating the spirit of summer with a pair of tickets to see Chicago in concert at the stadium, plus your choice of any Chicago album. Tell me WLS is your favorite radio station. If you're the 15th caller and you do all of that, you're going to win the goodies.
Don't give up on us, baby. Don't make the wrong seem right. The future isn't just one night. It's written in the moonlight, painted on the stars. We can't change ours. Don't give up on us, baby. We're still worth one more try. I know we put a last one by, just for a rainy evening, when maybe stars are few. Don't give up on us, I know we can still come through. I really lost my head last night. You got a right to stop believing. There's still a little love left, even so. Don't give up on us, baby.
to stay the way we are. The angel and the dreamer who sometimes plays a fool. Don't give up on us, I know we can still come through.
What city are you calling from?
Westchester.
You're the 15th caller, the winner.
Okay.
You just won a pair of tickets to see Chicago in concert at the stadium June 28th and 29th, and you get your choice of any Chicago album. Which one would you like?
I'll take the greatest hits.
Okay. Furnished by Weintraub Concerts West and Columbia Records. What's your favorite radio station?
WLS.
17, everything that you sing, it's all there in our eyes. So many years of the poor mama's tears and a day of sweet lies. There's nobody home, Mary Ann's alone, almost fully grown and worldly wise. Jimmy's been down, he's been out and around, and he knows where it's at. Nothing be good if you thought that it could, but it isn't like that. He don't make mistakes. What he needs it takes. Jimmy gets all the breaks 'cause he knows how. Jimmy loves Mary Ann. Jimmy wants to be her man. Jimmy loves Mary Ann. Thinks it's alright. She's not alone when she picks up the phone and she hears Jimmy say, Mama, I'm beat, I'm so sick of the street, feel like running away. There's no life here at all. The city seems so small. The sweeter music calling us away. Let it play.
There's a hidden treasure of gold Krugerrand coins waiting for you if you can guess the secret location. Listen for clues and your chance to win $1,200 in gold starting Monday with Tommy Edwards.
The long-awaited Grateful Dead movie is here.
Red and white, blue suede shoes.
The Grateful Dead movie is more than a concert film, more than a documentary, more than an exploration of a phenomena. It's an inside look into what the Dead are to themselves and to their fans.
Some folks trust in reason, others trust in mind. I don't trust.
Directed by Jerry Garcia, the Grateful Dead movie was made on location in San Francisco's Winterland. Captured in their hometown, the film presents the Dead on and off stage and features the Deadheads, the incredible Grateful Dead fans. The Grateful Dead movie, their music, their lives, their fans, made by the people that make it happen.
The Grateful Dead limited engagement through June 23rd at the Granada Theater.
The Spinners for Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer.
Everybody's looking to find what's best in the things they do and the music they hear.
Take the challenge of Pabst Blue Ribbon.
If you're looking for quality beer, compare our beer with any other. Try us once and you'll discover the great beer taste we're bringing home to you. With Pabst Blue Ribbon, the quality always comes through.
Pabst challenges you to discover a better tasting premium beer. Taste and compare Pabst Blue Ribbon with the beer you're now drinking. You'll taste the difference Blue Ribbon quality makes, because our quality means the best tasting beer money can buy.
With Pabst Blue Ribbon, the quality always comes through.
Sunday is Father's Day, and Playback has made some special purchases in time for you to get Dad a terrific gift at big savings. For example, now you can buy a set of new Slimline Koss K125 stereo headphones, regularly $25 for a very special $18.88. Lots of other great gift ideas, too, all at big savings at Playback, the electronic playground. The Posen Fire Department's going to have its annual fiesta and raffle the 24th, 25th, and 26th in Posen, Illinois. 71 degrees at LS.
This is Laurel Ornish, WLS News. Police Superintendent Rochford has taken action against the Chicago police officer accused of overreacting in the shooting death of a burglary suspect. The move comes after the young man's father threatened legal action against patrolman Philip Onesto. More from WLS newsman Bill Guthrie.
Superintendent Rochford has not only suspended Onesto, he says he will recommend to the police board that Onesto be dismissed from the force. John Newman was arrested on June the 10th for allegedly trying to steal a motorcycle from a garage. He was handcuffed, but he tried to escape by running down an alley. Onesto said he chased Newman, then fired. But Rochford criticized Onesto's use of deadly force. The superintendent contends that such force should not be used until all other reasonable alternatives have been exhausted. Rochford says the reports he has seen indicate that that was not the case in young Newman's death. Bill Guthrie, WLS News.
U.S. Attorney Sam Skinner has announced 9 federal indictments against Chicagoans accused of conducting fictitious transactions at the Board of Trade and the Mercantile Exchange. The scheme involved finding out in advance how much profit or loss there would be in a deal before the deal was carried out. Thus, the brokers knew ahead of time how to carry out a transaction, resulting in either huge profits or huge tax benefits if there were losses. In announcing the indictments, Skinner explained who would benefit from the indictments.
In the long run, the beneficiaries of this effort will be, number one, the American taxpayer, who has, of course, been defrauded if there's any tax fraud involved. And number two will be the individual consumer, who through individual companies hedge through individual companies who buy grains and commodities, and who, of course, are known as hedgers on the exchange. It is important that they have confidence in the market.
Skinner put part of the blame for the fraudulent activity on the Board of Trade itself.
They were not doing as much as probably they should have. They were the first people to recognize that, and they are taking steps to correct that.
What are they doing?
Well, they've increased their enforcement efforts. They have established, I understand, new organizations, and they're spending a lot more time on dealing with these problems.
Skinner says the indictments are the first phase of a federal crackdown on such practices. Still no progress in getting the RTA gasoline tax question settled. WLS newswoman Linda Marshall reports on Friday's back-and-forth RTA meeting.
A second meeting of a special RTA committee to hopefully end the deadlock over the proposed 5% gas tax produced no concrete results. The only flicker of hope was a promise from Chicago board member Nicholas Bozen to come up with a compromise proposal on allocation of RTA funds by Monday. Till that happens, suburban board members insist there will be no agreement on the gas tax or the entire RTA budget, which by law must be approved by June 30th. This is Linda Marshall.
This may give you a bit of a pick-me-up in the morning. The country of Colombia has announced they are going to cut the price of their coffee exports by 10%. Prices in New York City already have gone down on the shelves. As to whether they might go down here in the Chicago area, Jewel Food Store spokesman Michael Hatt told WLS News.
These are good indications, however, they're not trends yet. I would hope that in the near future, we might be able to see some stabilizing of prices. We have been going through 6 to 7 months of price increases, and maybe in the near future we will see some stabilizing of prices. These are good indications, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Hatt says they're actually selling their coffee on the shelves below the current wholesale price. Ed Sidlowski, who lost the presidency of the United Steelworkers, has asked the Labor Department to look into that election. Sidlowski, the Maverick mine worker from Chicago, says the election should be overturned because McBride illegally received contributions and other favors from the union's employees and officers, both before and during the balloting. Sidlowski also charges ballot box stuffing and other improper procedures at the more than 5,000 polling places on Election Day. There's good news for all you Star Trek fans. The sci-fi TV series, which went off the air 8 years ago, will be on again for the 1978 season. A spokesman for Paramount Television says the show will be renewed in response to the clamor of so-called Trekkies who have lobbied for the show's reincarnation since it lost contact with prime time. The runaway success of the movie Star Wars didn't hurt either. It's not known whether any of the original cast members will be in on the 1978 version of the show. Speaking of sci-fi, one-time Harvard professor and LSD advocate Timothy Leary now says space travel is the ultimate trip. Leary contends the future of human beings lies in colonizing outer space. WLS Sports, Friday night's game between the White Sox and the Oakland A's at Comiskey Park called off on account of rain. No score at the time. That game has been rescheduled for September 19th. The Cubs, meanwhile, on the West Coast, won again against the LA Dodgers, this time 7-3. Manny Trio, the National League's leading hitter, tripled in 2 runs to aid in the win. All 4 teams scheduled to meet again today. At the U.S. Open in Tulsa, Hubie Green has a 1-stroke lead over Terry Deal. Defending champ Jerry Pate, incidentally, failed to meet the cut. And Tom Seaver will be making his pitching debut with the Cincinnati Reds today against Montreal. WLS weather, showers continuing this morning, partly cloudy and cooler later today with more rain. Sunny and warm on Sunday, winds up to 20 miles an hour. The current WLS temperature is 71 degrees. This is Laurel Ornish.
WLS reminds you, if your nonprofit group would like to have an upcoming event announced, send your public service message at least 2 weeks in advance to Joe Jamerson, WLS Radio, 360 North Michigan Avenue, Chicago, 60601. WLS, getting it said for Chicago.
WLS, where the spirit of summer means Chicago. It's your chance to win exclusive Chicago concert tickets. Plus the Chicago album of your choice all weekend long.
The spirit of summer, WLS Chicago.
favorite radio stations say WLS. You could live happily ever after in a $50,000 home. Bay City Rollers.
These days and words, I make them wanna be with you. 'Cause I need to spend my body, I'm a music making man, and no bitch can release it like this amplifier can. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. Gonna sign it, gonna seal it, gonna mail it away. Gonna mail it today. Dear mama, papa, hey, your boy's doing fine. And the energy you gave him keeps him trying to unwind. 'Cause I see a nation rhythm with a man's genetic code. Gonna keep a rock and rollin' till my Jesus rolls. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. Gonna sign it, gonna seal it, gonna mail it away. I'm gonna mail it, hey, I'm gonna mail it today. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. Gonna sign it, gonna seal it, gonna mail it away. I'm gonna mail it, gonna mail it, gonna mail it today. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. Gonna sign it, gonna seal it, gonna mail it away. I'm gonna mail it, I'm gonna mail it today. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. This is my rock and roll love letter to you. Gonna sign it, gonna seal it, gonna mail it. Music Radio WLS.
402, it's Andy Gold and Lonely Boy at WLS. He won't be a lonely boy this summer. He'll be traveling with the Eagles on tour. 71 degrees right now in Chicago. High later today, 83, but a chance of more rain. Chicago.
He was born on a summer day in 1951. And with the slap of a hand, he had landed as an only son. His mother and father said, what a lovely boy. We'll teach him what we learned. Oh, yes, just what we learned. We'll dress him up warmly and we'll send him to school. It'll teach him how to fight to be nobody's
100 years, HFC has tried to bring you the best service possible. And if there's ever any way we can improve ourselves, just let us know. HFC, an equal opportunity lender.
So come on in, come on in, come on in to HFC.
Household Finance, where people use our money to get the most out of life.
Come on in to HFC.
Somewhere in Chevy City, drive away your blues. If you just follow the rainbow, you'll find cars that are new or used. Follow the yellow brick road to the magic land of Fensel Tufo.
WLS.
The groundswell of admiration for 10cc keeps growing and growing. It's a reputation based on simple ingredients, really. Innovative arrangements, together singing, inspired playing, and superb songs.
Too many broken hearts have fallen in the river. Too many lonely souls have drifted out to sea. You lay your bets and then you pay the price. The things we do for love. The things we do for love.
Now with the emergence of their new album, 10cc's reputation is about to reach its pinnacle.
People in love do funny things. Walk under buses, burn their wings.
10cc's Deceptive Bends on Mercury Records and Tapes. Pick it up and listen to the reasons for the groundswell.
10cc available at all Chicagoland Turnstile stores. Several requests for this one. At 8 minutes after 4 o'clock, it's Alan O'Day. Undercover Angel, WLS.
Yeah.